public as anybody on this stage anymore. It's usually just for a certain subset of people because I kind of burnt out. Like I'm interested in technology, but at a substantially deeper level. Plus, I'm not a gearhead. I'm just into things that work and talking about software experiences in general and bigger industry trends. When I get asked frequently enough, should I start a tech YouTube channel? Was that a no? Was that a shaking head? Was that no for competition or just no, just don't do it? Hang on, okay, now Linus.
Yes, I'm deeply worried about competition. I'm so worried about competition that I'm planning to have that side of the stage set on fire. No, the reason for the no is that if you're not sure about it, then you shouldn't. If you're not just so amped up about it that you have to get up every morning and make a tech video, then don't bother, because you are not going to stand out from the crowd. Unless you have that enthusiasm and that passion, you have to understand that YouTube is not a job until you succeed at it. It's not like, you send in your application and resume and cover letter, and then, you have a start date, and then you get paid a salary, and then you get, a promotion or whatever. You have to actually make it first, and then it becomes a job later. So unless it's already your hobby and already your passion, then just don't, because there's enough boring YouTubers. Be excited, because if you're excited, people pick up on that. And if you're not excited, people pick up on that too. They're like, okay, well, unfortunately, this is the only video about this thing, so maybe I'll sit through it, but they're not going to hit that subscribe button. And without that engagement, you'll never go anywhere.
I think adding on to what Linus said, I think we all get asked the question, like, should I start a tech channel? Is it too late? YouTube's 10. Like, can you stand out? And what I'm always telling people is, your passion, people can see it. People can also see through if you're in it for the money, or the free products, battery packs aside, people can see if you love it. And
I don't even think being in it for the free products is necessarily the worst thing ever, because if you're super passionate about that phone, then I don't think it's the end of the world that you make videos so that you can get your hands on it first and be like, oh my god, look at this amazing. So, just saying.
Yeah, but I mean, in any demographic, no matter what you do, if your passion's there, people can see it and they'll stick with it. But if you're deering and you are in it for something that isn't so positive, I don't think you should do it too.
It's really about consistency. That's really it. That and the passion for it.
That was a question for all of us?
Yeah.
Okay, so because I'm probably one of the younger tech channels that have actually broken through that floor and actually become successful, left a successful IT career for YouTube, I have 3 questions I ask anyone who asks me if they should start a channel. And it's the same. It doesn't matter what the genre is. If you're in it to get famous, get free stuff, or get rich, then the answer is no. If it's yes to any of that, the answer is no. Because like Linus says, you can't make a living at this until you've already succeeded at it, which is why I had to work 100-hour-a-week simultaneous at my day job, then come home and work way into the night on a hobby, because I love doing it, first of all, but that passion came through and it grew to where I was able to slide into a successful side career. That's a rare formula for that to actually work. And I was lucky to be able to do that.
Yes.
But that's true for any genre. You can't be doing it for selfish gain. It has to be out of passion.
Yeah, that's, I think I actually got passed up on that question, on how I actually started doing this. It was just, I was working at a retail job, I was going to college, and I knew that I loved creating videos. That was the thing for me. That's what I ate, that's what I breathed and slept, that's what I wanted to do every single day. That's how I got out my passion. So just after I got out of college, I still was living at home with my parents, just continued making videos, and then they actually took off with consistency. So yeah, it's true, once you hit that point, you start being able to make that living, then you can try treating it as a career. But I never did it to get a huge subscriber base. I just wanted to share my passion for something and to be able to get enough in depth so that people could really make a decision. I felt like I wanted to share that honesty.
Dom? I was listening. Should I start a tech channel? Or interest in general?
I mean, as far as starting it, I wouldn't like say necessarily like technology or anything, but like just do what you like. You know what I mean? Like that's basically what it comes down to.
Like, life's too short, you know.
Yeah,
do
just
stuff you don't want to do.
Just do something that you like, and like everybody else says, it comes across that way. I know it's kind of a repetitive answer, but there's nothing more true than that. It's just to have fun with what you're doing, do something that you actually care about, and the people will come. Because if you like something that much, there's probably thousands of other people out there that do as well, and they will find you, and you guys will connect, and it'll be a fun thing.
I think that's an important point. I kind of alluded to it in the beginning. I started my channel out of the dare to prove to someone who told me I could do this successfully wrong. That nobody would want to watch a guy like me talk about PCs or gaming or graphics cards or phones or whatever. Ultimately, I proved myself wrong. But no matter what you're into or what the genre is, you aren't the only one interested in that. It's just sometimes difficult to find that audience, but the audience is there. And if you're willing to just stick it out for your own passion, the audience will find you eventually.
So then, this is kind of a dovetail with it, because passion comes up and interest in the things that you're talking about. What is that one thing you kind of referred to at the beginning that pulls you to this topic? What's the thing about tech that just keeps you interested? I mean, because we're talking about something that's just rapidly changing every week. There's a new Android phone. Am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right.
Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Erica, is that pretty accurate?
It's insane. You have to like a fast-paced lifestyle. You have to like to see something new all the time. And you can't deal with change very well. It's probably not a good industry.
What then is with tech as the anchor, whatever type of technology you like most, what is the thing that just makes you want to get out of bed in the morning and continue to talk about the new thing? What is that draw? What is that personal connection to technology that you've now parlayed into a career?
I'm just a big nerd. I mean, let's just be honest here. That's the only thing that really is it. Because at the end of the day, like, let's be honest. A lot of these phones are really iterative now. Like, it's just kind of how they are, you know. They're all kind of pretty good, and they all do roughly the same thing. But I'm just that big of a nerd that I just love holding the new ones and just like love looking at those things and anything that has to do with tech. I really don't have any way to describe my motivation. It's just
Innate.
an organic, like nerdy interest, you know.
Like I said, for me, it goes back. Sorry, Linus.
I was just gonna say, it's kind of like asking why does a magpie peck at a bottle cap? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do they? Just like it.
But I think maybe I'll change the question a little bit too, because you talked about it. How do you keep from burning out on it? For me personally, I have a little bit of ADHD, and the tech is moving as fast as I am, so it's always new. And granted, some of the tech, evolution is just, slight changes, and we're talking more, evolutionary than revolutionary. I think the audience helps keep me excited too, though. The audience, sometimes I may not be interested in the product, and it's like, okay, whatever, I'll do it, whatever, But then the audience makes me excited about it, because sometimes I see their excitement over the product, and a lot of times they teach me something about it I may have missed, which then gets me kind of looking at things from different perspectives again, and keeps it exciting that way.
I think adding on to what
Oh, sorry, I was just saying, same thing. It really is that audience that pulls me in at the end of the day. If I don't know what I want to talk about next, you really can ask them on your social media channels. They can help you find what is trending, what's the passion.
what Jay and Erica said. I think, at least for me, I think the audience is just as important as the subject. Like,
Interesting.
we're all here because we like tech. That's what the pen is called. But we vloggers, can't we vlog? But for me, I like having a conversation. That's kind of what I really like. I like the vlog show. It's a conversation. If I'm not interested in something and other people are, hell, I'll check it out. There's people that want to see that, and I like to kind of have that same kind of stuff together, understand something together.
Yeah, and regardless of how simple or, I guess, unevolved a new product is, there's always a conversation there. There's always a debate. There's always somebody that's going to go back and forth about something, and that's fun too. It's just everybody has their own opinion, and there's somebody that's going to be drastically different from yours, and there are people that are going to agree with you, and all that discussion makes it totally fun.
I got a question. Linus, do you want to keep going magpie? Good. Heckle and Jack.